What's up, my ninjas? It is Tuesday morning in Philadelphia, or Tuesday afternoon in Philadelphia. I wanted to talk about, last week I had posted some information about a $500,000 luxury home, and people in California and different parts of the country actually made some comments, like, hey, $500,000 doesn't get you a 2-bedroom condo in certain parts of California or other parts of the country. So, people started asking me, like, do I have enough insurance? And it really is an important question. And a lot of people think, well, my house would sell on Realtor.com or Zillow.com for $500,000. Isn't that what I should insure my house for? And it's really important to understand that your insurance is for replacement cost of the structure. You really don't have insurance for your dirt or for your land. There is a small allowance for landscaping and trees and things like that, but for the most part, your insurance is for the improvement or the structure. The detached structures, detached garage, fencing, and things like that. That is what a standard home insurance policy is for. So let's take a look at this example. I have a screenshot of a State Farm home insurance policy where it says coverage A, which would be the primary residence, is for $384,000, right? And then coverage B is $19,000. That's the detached structures. And then it makes some more information. But this homeowner actually had a total loss fire. And let's take a look at the next page. He got an appraisal report saying that it says here, based on my analysis of the available information, the market value of the fee simple interest, which fee simple interest is the home, on the subject property, improvements only, meaning not the dirt, not the square footage of your land, is $460,000. So right there, the home was insured for $384,000, but he's only covered for $460,000. Now, in this case, we have a serious difference between what the home is insured for and what the insurance policy can pay for. Now, let's talk about the other scenario where the real estate acquisition price is very, very cheap. Let's say it's in a 1,000 square foot row house in not the best part of South Philadelphia. $50,000, $60,000. But what is the rebuild price per square foot, no matter anywhere in the city of Philadelphia? The insurance could be required is $150,000. Sorry about that. Let me take a drink here. And then what are you going to do if the rebuild price is $150,000, but the real estate acquisition price is $75,000? The price, you have two choices there. If you really want to rebuild on that spot, then you rebuild. If not, and that means that you have to insure for up to $150,000. So then when people see that, some of them go like, oh man, I'm getting like overcharged on my insurance. Well, the fact of the matter is you're getting insurance for replacement cost. And if that's the case, then you will be paying more. So you're going to have to take a look at those things when it comes to real estate acquisition price, as well as what the policy limit is. Price inflation is very important as well, because this person in Santa Rosa, it was actually in Santa Rosa, California, he bought the house 19 years ago for $300,000 when the real estate price was still cheaper. Now, the house is actually sell for $575,000. Was his insurance company actually doing proper insurance to value instructions and then making sure that you have enough coverage? I know I spoke to someone, we didn't end up hiring him, or he didn't end up hiring us. The insurance company actually told him, you have too much insurance on your home. We recommend that you decrease the policy limit and it will save you some money on premium. But then he ended up having a total loss, and he actually needs $100,000 more than what his policy limit is. So there's certain things you can do. You can look for something called guaranteed replacement cost on the structure. And guaranteed replacement cost means you get paid whatever the true replacement cost is at the time of loss to do the repairs. Now, Santa Rosa, they're in a tough spot because they don't have guaranteed replacement costs. If you don't, it's going to be very difficult. So it goes back to, you could hire the world's greatest public adjuster. You could hire the Claim Ninja. You could hire somebody else at Pride Public Adjusters or any other public adjustment firm. But we're stuck to the policy language. So what does that mean? My recommendation is do not buy insurance from a 1-800 number. Buy local. Buy from a local broker. Buy from a local broker who sells 3 or 5 or 12 different companies, right? And someone who knows the geographic area and knows the market prices of the area, because they're going to be able to rate your property and make sure that you get the right price. Because many times people can get you a cheaper insurance premium, but if they don't know the area, then you're most likely not getting the right dollar amount of coverage. And for the most part, you're okay. But in the scenario when you have a total loss, you need to have the full policy limit. And when you don't, you're in big trouble. Because then you have things called co-insurance penalty. And I'll do a separate video on that. So when it comes to looking at your insurance policy and then looking at different real estate websites on what the acquisition price is for anything, and there's a big disparity, it's pretty important to understand what you're covered for. And if you feel like you're not covered for the rebuild price per square foot, or you have a custom home that is actually more expensive than everybody else, then you need to really get with somebody that knows what they're doing in terms of selling you insurance. And in this case, again, you get what you pay for. If you need any help with your insurance policy, or if you have any questions on what you're covered for, again, I offer free policy reviews. You could send me a PDF of your insurance policy and we'll take a look at it. And make sure that you never get in a scenario where your policy limit is not going to be able to cover you for what it would cost in the horrible situation that you have a total loss. All right, so that's the topic for today. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments. If this information was helpful to you, if it provided value to you in some way, please click like, subscribe, follow, but also share the information so that your friends and family and people that you know can just get some really solid information about their home insurance and their commercial insurance. All right, everybody have a great day. Thank you.